Good morning, my name is Grahame Dunling and this is our greenhouse number 9, our aeroponic commercial tomato crop. This is one that Ed will like. This is aeroponic tomatoes, a full season of tomatoes. As you can see, they are layered. There's a beautiful crop of beautiful plum cherry tomatoes. And this is what Ed will like. There you are, Ed. This is fog based aeroponics. It is a dry fog, a dry mist, no water, basically a fog of nutrients supplying the roots. The roots are dry, very minimal water droplets on the roots, which allow the hair roots to take maximum nutrient uptake. This uses far less water than normal aeroponic systems and also gives the best crop, the best flavour and the best colour, texture, flavour, everything to the tomatoes. These tomatoes have a 12.5 bricks content. That means they are extremely tasty. This system would be an ideal add-on expansion facility opportunity to aero farms, because this falls into your aero farm technology. At the moment you're growing baby greens, leafy greens. Why not with this system? Aero farms could branch out into vine crops, tomatoes, chilies, capsicums. People tell me this system does not work. This was planted 1st of August 2015. It was 55 degrees outside. It was 98% humidity outside. This is a greenhouse. Admittedly, I redesigned the cooling system to make sure the crop survived. Admittedly, I changed the design, the way the system works, to make sure it works. That's my job. That's why you want to employ me. That's why I want to work for aero farms. This is watering at the minute. Can you see the fog? You can see the fog just moving. This is at the cutting edge of aeroponic technology. Instead of throwing a lot of water and people calling it aeroponics, you refined it with misting nozzles. We have refined it with very, very fine fogging nozzles. These are the finest nozzles in the world, thinner than a human hair. This is very dry. You can put your hand and it does not get wet. This would be a fantastic add-on for aero farms. The best thing, I have an agreement with the Japanese company that I have the sole rights to this if I want. Now we move into one of the red lettuce houses. I say one of the red lettuce houses. These are different shades of red, different varieties of red, to show the different types of what we can grow. This is a small red Boston. Has really nice dark leaves. As you can see, we grow organically, or as organically as we can. We use yellow sticky traps. We grow beautiful red oak leaf type lettuce. Again, all in water, no media. The best thing about this lettuce, as you can see, there is the lettuce. If we tear it here, if we tear this root, this is how this variety of lettuce is left. You see, we can just sprinkle every individual leaf. We do not need any more cutting. One single cut gives you a beautiful look, texture, different colours of leaf. This is one small baby head of lettuce. Everybody says baby leaf lettuce, it cuts, it goes brown. There is red and green. One leaf, one cut. When we sow our seeds, all our seeds come in here into the germination room. They are germinated in this room for approximately 3 days. They come out of the germination room onto these nursery tables. As you can see, after 3 days in the germination room, they come out. We usually get between 97 and 100% germination success of every single seed variety that we sow. This includes red, green, oak leaf, any variety lettuce. We get a very high percentage germination rate. The only reason you get a good plant out and a good sale is because you have a good seedling, a good baby to start with. If you do not have a good seedling, you will not have a good plant. Again, here is a green baby leaf variety that we grow. Again, this is a green Boston, but it is a green Boston that has got 10 times the amount of leaf of a normal green Boston. Again, all grown hydroponically. This can be grown hydroponically, aeroponically, however you want. It is the variety that is unique. Again, if we tear the leaves, remove the base, exactly the same as the red lettuce. We do not have to cut this anymore. We cut once. We have a beautiful shape, texture of green Boston. One leaf. This is taste, this is texture. This can be eaten, washed, eaten. This does not need cutting again. This adds to the shelf life of the product. We have a beautiful Lolo Beyonder. Look at the leaf structure inside. You can just tear one leaf, bring that one leaf. Look at the shape, look at the texture. Any chef would be proud to have this on their plate as part of a salad. This is the type of lettuce I believe that every company should be growing, This is proper baby leaf. This is not normal lettuce grown in a baby way. This is a baby leaf lettuce grown as a baby leaf lettuce, grown for flavour, texture and taste. Here we are walking into the A-frame greenhouse. This is a very bad A-frame system, but look at the quality of the lettuce on a very bad system. Now, is this a beautiful red lettuce, or is this a beautiful red Boston lettuce? Now, people tell you A-frame lettuce does not work. This is the reason why. Down here, look at this lettuce. And we have two more layers that I leave empty. Look at this. We move up one step, the quality changes. We move up to the next step. Look at the superb quality of this lettuce on the top. So on this A-frame you can see we have superb quality on the top. We have poor quality moving onto the A-frame base. This means that on an A-frame we can only sell 70% of the product as quality product. This lowers the bottom line. This just goes to show, from an accountant's point of view, we cannot afford to grow on an A-frame, because every single seed costs money, every single plant costs money, every single plant space costs money. If we do not sell at a premium price, if we do not get a return on that investment, we lose money. We lower the cost of goods. Apologies, we lower the value of goods. Here is exactly the same system which I made into a flatbed. As you can see, every single row is good quality, is uniform, and 100% of this bed will be sold. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this system. Here on an A-frame we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 channels used in exactly the same footprint. On this flatbed system I sell 100% to supermarkets at premium price. On the A-frame system I sell 70% at premium price, 30% at a cheap price to the local wholesale market, which means I earn more money from this flatbed system, which means the cost of my goods is lowered, which means I make more value, more profit, more bottom line from this system than from an A-frame system. As you can see, every A-frame has a number. This side of the channel is called the B side. So we go all the B numbers. The other side of the path is all A's. Everything is recorded from when each channel is planted to when each channel gets work done on it to when each channel is harvested. So we have a full daily record of when, where and what happened to the produce, in what area, at what time and by what member of staff. This gives you full traceability for supermarkets. This is needed for assured produce, global gap, everything else. All of these procedures are recorded. When this lettuce is sold to a customer, we can tell that customer this come off A-frame A28. This is one of my favourite, one of my beautiful best babies ever. This is a red frisee lettuce. Look at the colour, look at the texture, look at the leaf. One leaf, beautiful red, beautiful green, small, young, texture, flavour lettuce. Again, a one cut type. You can go you cut the lettuce, one cut, every single leaf falls apart separate. No need to cut it twice, nothing. No damage. Make sure the leaf lasts longer. Look at that. Now you tell me that does not look a beautiful mixture. That looks as though it is 2 or 3 heads of different lettuces. Beautiful red tip going into a pale and a green leaf base. This is ready to eat now, does not need cutting again, goes straight into a bag. This is grown texture, flavour and visual appearance. Here we are outside. This will try and give you a scale of the size of our operation here. The greenhouses cover 45,000 square metres of land, just over 10 acres. Here we have our red chilies. Again, superb red chilies. If we come down, look, beautiful, beautiful red chilies. Again, this is a 5,000 square metre greenhouse. We use as little chemicals as possible. We use the yellow pheromone and the blue pheromone traps to catch pests and insects. We have air distribution pipes on the floor. These have small holes drilled in, and this gets cold air from the fans and distributes it evenly among the crop to get an even air distribution, therefore even pollination and an even crop. Here we have yellow capsicums. Again, beautiful yellow capsicums. Look at the quality of the fruit. Clean, nice even shape, nice clean fruit, class 1 product. Well, here we are in another red lettuce greenhouse. Again, as you see, all of these beds have a number. Each corresponding bed has something that says the variety, the sow date, the transplant date, and the germination date. So we have a full recording here. When these are harvested, again, we can tell the customer what day they was sown on, what day they was transplanted on, who sowed them, who transplanted them, who harvested them. This is full traceability. We can do this for every single crop we grow, every single item. We sow 5,000 seeds a day in this greenhouse. We harvest 5,000 plants per day in this greenhouse. 6 days a week we harvest, 6 days a week we sow. Every single day we have a production. Continuity, consistency, taste, texture and flavour is what the customer requires, is what we as producers have to deliver. The staff have to make sure they know what they are doing, and we have to teach them, we have to show them how to do each process, how to do each job. Each job is a daily routine. Every day you do a routine job. You start with job A, you finish with job Z. Every job takes manpower, takes time, every job costs money. Every job has to be accounted for. Every single lettuce plant has to be moved in a certain space of time, a certain length of time. This cost cannot be altered. We cannot go to the supermarkets or to the customer and say, this plant was moved in the morning, this costs 50 cents. Because this plant was moved in the afternoon, it took longer. I therefore require 80 cents. This does not work. So we cannot afford to make a job to take longer in the afternoon than it takes in the morning. So we have to have a work process so that every single one of our costs is exactly the same and can be justified. Then we can find our cost of goods, then we can charge accordingly. These are our vine cherry tomatoes. Again, as you can see, these have yellow and blue pheromone sticky traps to attract the insects and the pests. We also use bumblebees for pollination. There's the bumblebees flying about inside their home, and they come outside out of these two holes. Now, contrary to belief, the bumblebees do not sting, so you can work with these quite comfortably, and they make sure that we end up with nice, good quality, beautiful red shiny fruit, even fruit such as this, and quality produce. Remember, this is in Bahrain, this is in the desert, this is in the Middle East, this is where people say we cannot grow. This is not in Holland, this is not in England, this is not in America. This is in the desert, this is in the heat, this is in the sun, this is in the humidity. Two years ago when I come here, the staff did not know how to grow tomatoes. The staff did not know how to grow lettuces. Look at the quality of the tomatoes we have now. You have seen the quality of the lettuce that we are growing now. The state of the floor, this is clean, this is hygienic, this is neat. The fruit, clean, shiny, red, beautiful flavour. The leaves, green. The crop work, very nice, very neat. No mistakes. Very good pollination on the flowers. Very good fruit set on the small fruit coming down. We trim very, very even fruit. As we come down, the fruit getting redder and getting more even and more ripe. This is as good as most crops in Holland. This is grown in a very old-fashioned greenhouse in very difficult conditions, but it is a superb crop, and a credit to the staff and a credit to the production manager, which incidentally the production manager is the same production manager as when I arrived. The staff are all of the same staff when I arrived. The only difference, I taught them how to produce a crop like this. We have gone from 115,000 US dollars to $1.60 million turnover in 2 years with the same staff. No increase in staff, no changes in staff, just better production, better quality sales, and 100% quality consistency. Well, here is the lettuce for a final time. I apologise for the quality of this video, but as I have walked into every greenhouse, I have been trying to take a video and do narration, but I have had staff coming up to me, talking to me. I will try and get a more even video between now and Wednesday for you, but I hope this gives you an insight into the quality of crops I grow, into the quality of crops I can grow, and into the management and the skill set that I have, as this is not a one-man job operation. You have to teach your staff, you have to learn the staff, and you have to have staff that are willing to be able to do the job. I think I would be a welcome addition to the Aero Farms team. However, the decision is in your hands. If you think it is worth me flying to America to come and talk to you, then fine, I will do so. I look forward to hearing from you.